Okay, we're now live. I'll give YouTube, like always, a few minutes to let everybody know that we're here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Okay, we're now live. Let me turn it. Okay, I'm gonna put the actual call-in number there, and we're gonna start talking today. All right, I think we're good now. All right. I want to thank everybody that's going to be joining us in. We're going to give YouTube, like always, a few minutes to let them notify everybody, to let them know that we are here live. This is the day before the election, and we're going to kind of talk about how you can actually elect yourself as president. This is something I've done about 15, 20 years ago. I elected my. It's been about 15 years ago. About 15 years ago. When I first got into business, I was like a sole proprietor. I was a sole proprietor. I didn't know anything about the LLCs and stuff like that and the S corps. But about 4 or 5 years after I was in business, I was lucky enough to have someone to actually come in and actually mentor me and tell me about the LLCs and the S corps. And from there, I was able to elect myself as president. And ever since then, I could care less about about what's going on as far as the election and stuff. It didn't matter whoever was the president of the United States. My life didn't change my life not one bit. I was in total control of my life. And I want to tell you all, you can do the same. That anybody can come in and elect themselves as president of their own country, which is their company. Like I said, I came up with this. I was going to do another type of show, but I've been looking at some of the posts that some of my friends and stuff are putting on social media, and I had one friend that said, "This is a grown man, a grown man. Especially, I don't see why a grown African American man felt this way." But he said he hasn't been able to sleep for the last couple of days. He's so worried about what's going to happen with this election. And with me, it made me laugh to think that that the election will worry a grown man like this right here, where they couldn't sleep at night based upon who's going to win the election. Well, as a person who can start their own business, if you come to Appliance Boot Camp and take our blueprint, you can elect yourself president. And when you go fill out your LLC form, they're gonna ask you what's your title, and you go ahead and put president, and you become the president. You become the president of your own little country, which will be your own little company, your own little organization. And um and and like I said, ever since I became president of my companies, I haven't cared one bit about the elections. I don't care about them. You know, I hardly ever. I don't even care. I don't care who wins. I go vote, but I don't care who wins. Not one bit. I care about who wins because it's not gonna change my life not one bit. Like I said, after I became a president, somebody just asked, can they stop paying taxes? Yes, you can stop paying taxes. You can be just like the current president and not pay any taxes. I show you how to take advantage of the tax laws. Matter of fact, let me see if I can grab the book. Here you go, right here. If you can, if you can see it, there you go. I show you get this book right here. You can take advantage of the tax laws, not have to pay any taxes. You can decide if you can decide if you want to increase or decrease your taxes. It's totally up to you in your own business. You got the power to do it in your own corporation. You can control the minimum wage. I control what minimum wage is in my country. So if young people come work for me, I don't. If minimum wage $7, I can automatically say you make $10 an hour. That's the minimum I'm going to pay people to come work for me. So you control that. You don't have to wait for the government to come in and tell you what minimum wage is going to be. You control that. You can make the minimum wage what you want. Um, I create the jobs. And the training. I got these two young men that I'm actually giving them jobs right now, showing them how to actually renovate houses, and I'm training them. Ain't no government coming out telling me to do that, and they're not going to the government to do it. They coming to me, and I'm taking them out there because I'm the president of SNEED RIH, so I get to decide who gets the training and send them out there, and I'm training them, and they're actually learning a viable skill, how to actually renovate houses. I give them the education assistant. My family members, if I got nieces, nephews, sister-in-law, brother-in-laws, whoever who's going away to college, if they're going away to a 4-year university, they get a stipend. I send them a monthly stipend every month to make sure they ain't doing nothing stupid out there that I used to do when I was in college to try to have money. So I make sure that I send them stipends and they get their money when if they if they're uh, part of my family. I do that. Free medical. Right now, I buy medical through USA through the platform that they have, and it's not bad. It's for a family right now. For a family of five, it's costing me about $833 per month for their medical. My wife doesn't like that. Doesn't like it as much as she did the previous medical that we had, because here you have to make the transition that you're going to pay out of pocket for the small stuff and their medical covers the major stuff. So I have no problem with that. I have no problem with the medical. But she's been used to the ones that we've been getting from the companies. So one of the companies that I sold my license to, uh, not sold my license. One of the license holders I am. They got an enrollment now, and I made a deal with them that I can get their medical for $23 a month. Well, no, it'd be $46 a month that I can pay and get into their medical. So I'm gonna go ahead and enroll there because this is their enrollment period now. So they're gonna let me do that. And there's their medical is like it used to be back in the days when I was an engineer. So I do that. I get great housing because like I said, the houses that we have now that we're going through renovating, I'm renovating that. The government ain't renovating those houses. I'm doing that. So I get to renovate the houses. Also, uh, the great thing about it, if you start your own business, everybody get to run their country the way they want to run their country. I have the way that I run my country. My country is the blueprint that I use. Some of you all come and taken the appliance boot camp and have taken the blueprint. And when you get the blueprint, you you find some things that you liked about it, some things you don't like, some things that you that works better for you, the way you want your life to be, and you make the changes, and that's the way you should be. It don't mean that my way is right and your way is and your way is wrong, or vice versa. Your way is right, my way is wrong. It just suits you better in your life. Like for me, I don't deal with credit. I pay cash for everything. It take me a little longer to do stuff, but for me, I sleep better at night knowing that I don't have any debt on me. I'm not somebody. Uh, I'm not somebody that likes to have a lot of debt. I got friends that tell me I'm crazy. They said, take them 15 minutes to go in the bank and get $1 million loan versus take me 15 years to work and make it. So yeah, they can do things faster, but I'm not comfortable with a lot of debt. So that's just me. That don't mean it's right or wrong. I was listening to Miss Ward. She's very has a lot of knowledge about getting business credit and stuff, and I mean vast knowledge. If somebody's interested in how business credit work, she's the person you need to talk to. She has a lot of knowledge about that. Me personally, I don't, because I never went out and got no business credit. And I can't wait to see, because I think she should do like a training program of showing people how to do it, because she has a lot of knowledge about it. Me, I don't. So if somebody asked me about business credit, I can't tell you anything about it because I never went out and get credit. One time I wasn't about credit. I was buying some land. I was gonna pay cash for some land, but I needed to get it surveyed. I needed to get it, well, not surveyed. I need to get a soil scientist to come out and actually tell me if the land will perk and all that stuff. And I was gonna get the county because I was paying cash for it. I was gonna have to go get my own soil scientist to do it. Normally, if you're paying, if you're getting it financed, the bank and stuff will handle that. So I was going to the bank and let the I say, okay, so, the county was behind because they got all these houses and stuff they built. It was going to take the county about, I think they were like 8 months behind before I could get the county to come out and do it. So they told me I had to get somebody private, and I didn't know everything that was that had to be done in order to do it privately. So somebody told me, well, go to the bank and finance it and just pay it off, and they'll do it. So I went to the bank, and because it was raw land, your regular banks like Wells Fargo and stuff like that, they don't deal with raw land. They want something on it that they can attach a value to it and go. So they wouldn't touch it. So I went to a farmer's bank, and with the farmer's bank, I had the cash, and I told them I was gonna do it in my business name, and they wanted me to. I had to bring in my profit and loss statements. I think it was like 3 years. I brought them that, and then they from there they were gonna do the deal, and they went out and done the soil scientists and stuff like that. And it cost me about maybe I think $800 for them to do everything, when I was doing it. But that's the only time I ever went out to try to do anything credit wise in my business name. I just pay cash for everything, and so I'm not the person you want to ask about any credit. And so and that's the thing too. When you started, when if you're teaching courses and stuff, some people have asked me about courses that they see it coming up. They kind of mimic appliance boot camp. There's nothing wrong if you take someone course and you're gonna go out and make your own course, but you gotta make it from your own experience. You can't make it you can't make it from that other person's experience, because what's gonna happen, you go my appliance boot camp is made from everything that I've done. So everything that I'm showing you all is stuff that I've done. So if somebody calls and got questions and stuff, I can easily answer it because I've done it. If I was sitting here and I saw Miss Ward was talking about credit and getting business credit, and I went out and read a couple of books, and I ain't never done it before, and I think I'm gonna play off of something that she's getting, because if she wanted to start a course, she could easily say, okay, I'm gonna start a course and show you all how to mimic how to get business credit and get your business credit going, because she could easily do that. She has all the knowledge and everything to do it, and she could actually start a course. She could start a course from her own experience. Say, okay, if she went out and say, for women coming into the appliance repair field, from corporate, transitioning from corporate America, and they want to do business credit and all that, she will own that, because it's not any women. It's so many women that's in the same, they have like the same job titles and stuff that she has, especially African American women, that she could bring into the fold, and that she can teach the business, teach the credit stuff too, and teach the appliance repair and the skilled trades too, how to go out and bring in. I never brought in like a license holder. She can teach you how to do that because she's done it. Now, if I was to see her doing that, and then say I want to, oh, I go take the course real quick, then try to come mimic something like she got, that doesn't work, because I'm not teaching it from my own experience. And that's when people asking me about people coming about trying to do the same thing that I'm doing. I said I don't mind if they teach it from their own experience, but if you're gonna try to teach it the exact same thing I'm doing from my experience, you're not gonna be able to do it, because what's happened, you only seeing just the front end of it. It's only you only seeing the front end of it. I got 20 years of doing this, and what's happening as you see, as I give you more stuff, I'm expanding it out more, and as the alumni grow, I'm expanding out and capturing the other part. I'm not giving everybody too much, but I'm expanding it out. And what's going to happen if you start trying to do it the exact same thing I done with the stuff that you just learned, and within 3 to 4 months, and you get out there and you start trying to do it, it ain't gonna be long before you can be out there in the deep end. And you haven't had those experiences and stuff to get people out of it. I've had the experiences, so I can now move along with the alumni and get them taken care of. And that's why I say you have to do it from your own experience. I don't mind you doing it, but do it from your own experience. You ain't gonna be to mimic me because I'm doing it from what I've done all my life. And so it's easy for me to come here and go with the go with the go and go and get out in front of the alumni because I've been there before. If you're going to go, so, oh, it's easy. I'm just going to do just teach them how to get into the third party warranties and stuff like that. You don't know there's so much other stuff that comes behind that you have to have the experience in order to teach it and do it. And so that's why you have to do that. And I'm seeing now people are starting to ask Miss Ward about those different questions about the credit, business credit and stuff. And she can run it off because she studied it and she's done it. And if you try to mimic what she's doing, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. And now I'm telling you, this stuff here now we're doing here on YouTube. There won't many people out here caring about showing African Americans business owners how to become business owners. It won't many people showing it now. It has become big business to show African American people business owners, and unfortunately I think it's getting to be almost like the Democratic Party where certain people are starting to believe that they own the audience because everybody watches everybody. If you look at if all of us look at the same YouTubers, we all know that we look at the same YouTubers because it's not a vast majority of us that's out here doing this. Everybody has their own lane. And I had to learn this. I had to learn this too. I had to learn this too. Within the appliance thing, everybody got their own lane, and it's enough for everybody to operate, and it's room enough for everybody to show their expertise, and everybody get something out of it. Don't necessarily mean that my way is the best way. Don't necessarily means that the other YouTubers and the other appliance schools are the best way. Everybody has their way and their approach of doing things, and you should listen to all of us and then figure out which one you like the best and take that route, or just take tidbits and stuff out everybody and come up with a hodgepodge and do a little bit of whatever you like it. What makes you what fits your the lifestyle that you want. But this thing now where people are attacking people about the way that their approach of teaching people entrepreneurship it's starting to get funny to me. 'Cause I thought I was the only one getting attacked, but now I'm seeing other people getting attacked too. I hate it, but it's starting to happen because people come in different ways. And I think what happens, everybody start to think that everybody is coming in at the same level. They're not. Everybody don't come in at the everybody's not coming into business the way that you came into business. The way we have people, uh, you know, I want to be correct. I don't want to. We have some people that are really struggling out here. They don't have the reading comprehension because the school systems have failed them. They don't have the financials. Uh, they I mean they struggling and yes, I can come in and start talking all about the higher level of business stuff. When I can come in and I can start teaching you all about the LLCs and the different uh, all the different entities. Like I can start teaching you how to shelter and hide your money. I can show you all that stuff. But if I do that, I get too far ahead of the of the audience that I'm talking to. Some people some people gotta eat tomorrow. And if riding around to the back of a building looking for a pallet and throw it on the back of your car and going to sell it, that keep the wolf away from your door. And so I think that's an excellent thing for somebody who's just getting started. You got to have some ways for people to get in and start making some money. So they can't. So you, if he's hungry and he's broke, ain't nobody gonna be listening to me talking about all this stuff. All this high level business stuff. I gotta break it down so they can do base. It's like you trying to give them trigonometry when they need basic math right now starting off. And so I have to you have to meet them where they at. And I think JT does an excellent job at doing that, where he gives people concrete stuff that they can go out here. Anybody can make the money and put food on your table and get yourself dignity back. And go. So what he does, he's great at that. And most of the stuff he's not charging you a course to do. He's showing you how to do it so you can go out there and make that money. You know how many people that came from that started with JT, just doing quick hustles like that, saved up enough money, got into appliance boot camp, and now from appliance boot camp, they're going on to bigger and better things. It's steps that you have to take. And I think that you can't say everybody got to come in and you got to be teaching everybody all this stuff. Most of them ain't these people that I'm hiring right now that come and most of the guys that I get that come work for me most of the time, these young guys, they don't even have bank accounts. The hardest thing is paying them. I gotta get to a place where I can pay them while having to go get cash. I feel like on that Ray Charles movie where he said, "I'm tired of going to get these ones and throw." I'm the same way. I'm tired of going to the bank, man. You got to get you a bank account, get you a cash app or something so I can pay you. I'm not going to keep going to get money, but that's the way they live in. They live in from hour to hour, and I have to accommodate that first. And once I get that to the point where he's living, where he's no longer living from day to day, not day to day and hour to hour, then I can actually start teaching him a skill. Like these young guys that I bring in, they looking for a 15-minute hustle. Everything, and it used to make me mad because I want them to work all day. uh it used to make me mad. I want them to work all day. I bring the kids in and I say, okay, I need you to work all day. Then about 12, they say, oh, I gotta leave, I gotta go do something else. And what was happening, I realized it wasn't the fact that they didn't want to work with me all day, but I was paying them at the end of the week. They have enough money to make to make it to the next day. So they had to go find and do something quick that they could actually get $10 or $15 in their pocket so they could make it to the next day. So after I realized that, I said, okay, I gotta start paying these guys at the end of every day. So they got money and then they're able to stay all day and I can teach them that. And once I realized that, I've been able to operate and make more headway with those guys. And but I have to realize that that's the people that I'm talking to, and then from that I have to actually then make adjustments to actually be able to teach them. And like I said, JT, what he does, it actually gets where anybody can go out here and make that money and do it. And like I say, some of the guys, I get the text messages. I know he does because I get the text messages. Guys in the halfway houses, uh, been locked up 15, 20 years and coming out. And you got to get them transitioning in here too. All of that stuff, and a lot of that stuff people don't see it, but I know he see it because I see it, and we have pretty much the same people coming through our programs. So we have to make room for everybody, and we can't put down. And like I said, I had to learn too the hard way. You probably saw maybe a month or two ago. Uh, Mike Check and I had a couple of disagreement words and stuff. Then I had to come to realize, no, him and I talked behind the scenes. It come to realize, hey, he has a way that he does his business. I have a way I do my business. Don't mean we right or wrong, either or, but we just do it different. And it does the industry a disservice if we're bickering back and forth. Hey, he does his way, I do mine's my way. If you like the way he does his, then you follow his. You like the way I do mine, you follow mine. It's enough room for both of us. And I think that's what's going to have to happen as a whole with this with us as African Americans starting to teach these business classes. Everybody's going to have to say respect everybody, discipline, and there's no need to be knocking everybody. 'Cause everybody's doing great things. Everybody's doing great things out here, and you all are doing wonderful things. I'm looking at you all, and I'm still amazed how you all can come in less than a year learning this trade and making the money and stuff that you all are doing. It is crazy. We're gonna read some of the stuff we got going on, and like I say, the election is tomorrow. After the election, we find out who won or whatever, and make sure ain't no crazy stuff going on. Wednesday, I upload. I send a message out to everybody who bought, and I upload the new dates, and they'll be able to go pick their dates. And then from there, on Thursday, I announced I announced from the live stream the dates. But Wednesday, I'm going to give them the first pick to go, then everybody else will go. And like I say, if you want to get in at the price that we're at now, you need to do it before Wednesday morning, because Wednesday morning we're going up. All right. Because we don't read. Hey, how you doing? Abdul Kadar. Hey, great title. Okay. Yeah, you need to vote yourself president. I've done that and haven't thought about the presidential race since then. Hey, how you doing, BK from the Rockies? Marcus Hers. Hey, how you doing? Because we don't read. Yep. Uncle Mike, blessings to you. Hey, how you doing? Fearfully and wonderfully made. All right. Uh, thanks, man. It's a great title. All right. Can I, the appliance guy, can I stop paying taxes? Yes, you can. Take this book right here. Go buy this book right here. If you can read 475 tax deductions for businesses and self-employed individuals. And what I do, I just look through here, and it like this title right here is recreation facilities and equipment, and it'll tell you how to write it off. And tell you what, bring a red flag up to the RS and all that. So you buy this book, and anytime you get ready to do something, just see if it tells you exactly how to write it off, so you ain't got to pay no taxes. All right, we got one caller, 252. You're on. 252. You're on.
Hey, brother Mike, this is Just Teach. How you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing? Doing good. How you doing?
Great, man. I won't keep you long, but I am trying to purchase this course. Appreciate your girly girl and BK from the Rockets for helping me out there in the chat. But I'm trying to
Can you repeat that?
Rondo. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Your phone broke up, but go ahead.
Oh man, yeah. I'm trying to purchase a course this evening for the online only at this time. But the only option I'm seeing is dry event, 3-course bundles, and
click on the 3-course bundle. And then when you click on that, it'll break down, and it'll have all the different payment plans, and it'll have the online only on there.
Oh, okay, there it is, man. I appreciate you, man.
No problem, man.
I'm gonna get in here, man, and I got 3 young men. We from Kinston, man, but I got 3 young men, man. My sons, man. We're gonna do this thing, man.
That's great, man. How old are your sons?
23, 20, and 19.
Oh, great age. Great age.
You know, absolutely, man. You know, they own the right course, man, with, you know, good credit, bank accounts, you know, so they're doing all the right things, but this is what they need, man. You know, to get off the ground and to try, you know, I've been sending them through college, man, community college on my dime, so they don't have any debts. Mm-hmm. So I think once we get these courses, start watching these modules, it's going to take off. This is going to be the thing. So I appreciate everything you're doing, man, and just having the unction to stay the course. Let me tell you real quick, man.
Go ahead.
The reason I named my channel Just Teach,
Uh-huh.
I had a teacher, man, and like you said, we follow a lot of people, a lot of the same people on YouTube.
Right.
One of the things that I see
Uh-huh.
from content creators is that I don't care how genuine or how nasty you are, man, you're gonna have doubters, man, and I just like I just like the idea of just putting it out there, just teaching, and let the chips fall where it may. I think now, man, just by the alumni, even in the chat helping out, I think that outweighs just all the negative, all the doubters, because like I said, man, a lot of the people just think that ice is cold across the street. You know, they get over there and it's warm, and they still gonna come blame you.
Yeah.
so definitely just keep teaching, man, and just stay positive. Well, you're positive, but just the information is out there, man. It's bigger than you, Mike. Like you said, this information is out there for your grandkids. They're going to be people that are going to be teaching it and get this understanding years down the line, and they're going to be coming to your grandkids like, hey, no, I want to follow the formula that your granddad put in place, that your dad put in place. So just stay encouraged, man, and we look forward to getting down there, man, to the ice cream shop and all. But
Okay.
we'll be in touch, man. Let me try to get this underway and for the hype. What's the new price, Mike?
It's gonna be $850 for the online and $2,200 for the live event.
Oh man, and what's the online event right now? Price right now?
The online is $500 right now, and to come to the hands-on is $1,500 right now.
Well, Mike, let me go before you change your mind. Shout out to the chat, though, right?
All right, thank you.
We'll be in touch, man. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, that's great, man. I appreciate that. But this thing is way bigger than I am. It's way bigger than I am. Like I say, when I'm getting news articles across the country of people talking about appliance repair. This ain't nothing new. The demand for appliance repair work has not changed in 20 years since I've been doing it. Matter of fact, when I was in college, it was the same way. Only thing that's right now, what's really killing me right now is the fact that these parts, it's a parts delay. And the parts delay is killing me because now I got all these parts that I'm waiting on, and you have to call the customer. It's creating so much of a backlash. I having to call the customers and you have to call the customer. Now it's taking you because your customers are mad. They say my refrigerator haven't been fixed in 2 weeks. When my ice maker coming? Or I'm waiting on an evaporator fan for almost 3 weeks. When is it coming? Every time you go look at the ETA and when it's supposed to come, it's showing Thursday. Thursday come, they put it out another 2 weeks, and you got to call the customer and you got to explain that every time. And you get to the point where you just dread calling people, letting them know that their parts are not on order, not coming in. Same thing. I got a lady control board for a KitchenAid oven. I've been waiting on that thing, and now it's almost a month. And now she's calling me because she's thinking Thanksgiving is coming, and I'm worried. I said, man, I got to do something for her oven, but you just can't get parts, and it's just driving me crazy. 336, you're on. 336, you're on.
Hey, what's up, Mike? The Slick.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, I'm going behind a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I just want to tell the boot camp, you got to do the job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got to get this stuff fixed, man. I'm going behind a lot of people. A lot of people.
In the Durham area?
Yeah, and everywhere, man. Everywhere. Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Creedmoor. I mean, just everywhere. So, I mean, you got to do your homework. You got to take your time, make a good diagnosis, and just got to do good work. You can get in the field and you can make it. But good God, I went behind somebody today. It was I think they had been there 3 different times. and it was the doggone infinite switch on the
On
on
the
the electric
range?
stove.
Are you
Yeah,
supposed to catch that? Was it stayed on all the time or want to come on at all?
on cutting on it all.
Oh wow.
So so another thing, you gotta you really gotta take your time and diagnose. Yeah, you might not hear the fan, or you might hear the fan, but even that infinite switch said the power block was melted, right?
Right, right.
So you see the power block, but you don't go see why the power block melted.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So if you're coming from ABC, do your work. You know,
There you go.
because
That's
yeah, yeah. If you're coming from ABC, do your work. So just do your diagnosis, do your homework, and do one or two jobs or however you want to do it. But we, I'm going by a lot of people,
now. Let me ask you
and I
this:
know,
with this stuff the way it's going now, how are your parts coming in quick, or you having to wait on parts?
man. So I got like I'll tell you how many jobs I got open right now because I'm sitting here ordering parts right now. Uh, ooh, I don't even want to tell you. Oh man, I got a lot of jobs open. I got 36 jobs open right
Got
now.
36 jobs
Wait,
open. God knows, man. Wow.
look,
Hey,
man.
oh, that's a
So
lot.
they send me three parts. So say I ordered three parts, right?
Uh-huh.
They send me two.
Uh-huh.
So so then I'm calling,
Uh-huh.
trying to find the third one, and nobody, uh, oh, we didn't see that part. I mean, it's all types of job, man.
Yeah,
All types of.
I'm at the point. Honestly, I'm at the point right now where I'm thinking I'm just gonna turn off and just tell the third party warranty companies don't. I'm not taking any more third party warranties until the part stuff is over with. It's creating too much of a paperwork and too much of a phone call trace for me now. Because what happens, some of the third party warranty companies, like their VAs, like American Home Shield, they're the people who answer their phone can't call them, so the customer called
Yeah.
them, and then they call you and want to know where the part at, and you be like, "I'm waiting for y'all to send me the part," and so it's creating too much of a phone call and stuff, and tying up my time too
So one of them called me today and said, one of the home warranties called me today and said, can you call the parts department
much.
and let them
Yeah,
know?
can you
I was
call?
like,
Yeah, get that all the time. Can you call my parts department? Yeah,
you want me to call? I said, I'm not calling the
yeah.
parts department.
Uh huh.
I said that's your job.
Uh huh.
Yeah. So I mean, I was like, man, that's just crazy.
Yeah,
And
that's what I
so
said. Just
yeah,
I'm just right now. I'm frustrated because all the paperwork and all that. And I'm thinking about just saying, okay, I'm gonna it's too much work out there, right? It's just too much work, and I'm thinking about just letting it ride out until things clear up a little bit.
uh, if you do that, they coming to me.
Yeah, they be coming to you
Yeah.
because I'm honestly thinking about letting it just ride out for a little bit, let it clear up.
Yeah.
It's too much work, man. And we just getting ready to get into the cooking season. It's just too much work. Too much work.
Yeah, and don't be, and listen. If you didn't put parts on the house on the stove 3 4 times and you can't fix it, maybe you need a second opinion. I mean,
Yeah, call for a
sometimes
second
somebody
opinion.
gonna have to go behind you.
Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes somebody gonna have to go behind you.
yeah,
You just don't want to do it that often. You know.
yeah,
So yeah, y'all do I know my team. I know ABC. We excited, but we got to do the work. We got to take that cover off. We got to see that coil. We got to take the covers off. We can't just go in and, say the dishwasher ain't heated and say, okay, well, we'll buy a heater. No, you got to test that heater.
yeah. I think a
You got
lot
to
of it
test that.
comes from people thinking they have to do all these service stops. Just do one or two and learn the trade. And you do well. Just do one or two. Don't get out here thinking you got to do all these service stops like everybody else.
Yeah, I
Man,
mean,
thing too, a lot of things
One
like
or two will make you some money.
so say that again.
One or two will make you some money now.
Oh yeah, you make enough money to live good. And the other thing too, y'all don't know what's behind the story. With you heard Slick say he got 30 open stop. Y'all don't know all the stuff Slick got going. So don't think that you need to have 30 stops. You don't know his story that's behind him. So you don't know these guys' backstory. So don't think that you're not doing something wrong right because you're only doing one or two. You need to do one or two, and that's it. And don't go. Lord knows if you have not fixed the first. I saw somebody on Appliance Boot Camp on Facebook. If you haven't gone out there and fixed your first appliance yet with the third party warranty call, don't go out there trying to get no COD, especially at no laundromat. Don't go there trying to do that. Just wait. Don't be impatient. Don't go. Lord knows, don't go to no laundromat and don't go out here trying to do COD calls until you don't went out here with the third party and done one or two.
Who out there doing that, Mike?
I don't know, but I saw the post. They were going out to the laundromat because they had just got their LLC and just done the course. You can't go out there. You can't go out there.
I ain't gonna tell them that, Mike.
Yeah,
but you just said if they hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do drive-in cleaning. One guy I saw, he took the course. He printed out 100. He said he printed out 100 flyers. He went out there and put them out and already got one job already in less than an hour. Just do that. Start off doing that, and go. Don't make it harder than what it is.
I got you. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. When you're hungry, hey, when you're hungry. So I can't.
Yeah, you tell them that. Then you call up here and tell them, hey, they need to tighten up.
They do need to tighten up now. Don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you got a laundromat job, you better sneak in there at nighttime, take some pictures of that.
Go ahead and bring your pillow. Yeah,
you go do your homework.
Yeah. Sneak in at night. Bring you a pillow and some blankets, because you're gonna be there.
You're gonna be there a minute. Don't go on that blind now. Don't. Yeah, I wouldn't say. Don't go on that blind. But man, these guys, man, when I went behind somebody for an infinite switch, I was like, man, these boys they just out collecting fees, man, and that's too much. Don't nobody need to do that.
Nah, you gotta do this stuff right. Otherwise, the marketplace will weed you out.
Yeah, you don't want to get a bad name before you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a bad name before you even get started, man. That's rough. Yeah. Because are you one bad customer? Woo.
Yeah.
The right bad customer I'm talking about. Yeah. Who gonna go on Home Advisor, Google, and all the other things, and just talk junk about you? Because they ain't got nothing else to do. No, you don't want that. Yeah, you want that one good customer who go on everybody and talk good about you. Yeah. Anyway, man.
All right.
Peace.
Thanks, Slick. We got 678. 678. Hey, how you doing, 678? Can you hear me? 678.
Uncle Mike.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Good evening, everybody. First of all, I want to say I love the ABC family. Hey, congratulations on that brother making a phenomenal decision for you and your family and putting trades in your son's hands, because it will change your life. Just 2 jobs a day, brother, would change your life, man. So great job, and I'm proud of you for that. And I just want to say I'm proud of you, Uncle Mike. I'm making money hand over fist, Uncle Mike. So it's all good, I just wanted to say, man, what a powerful show. I like being president of my own company. I like being the man. It ain't nothing like every day I get up, I can pay the rent when I want to. I don't care what nobody say. You can fire me from every warranty company. You can do whatever you'd like to do, but there's always a need for the skill that I have. And so all I got to do is then market myself, and then like Slick say, when I get there, do the job and do it well, and do my homework. And when we say homework, we mean look up that model number and that serial number, or really the model number, and download it and go on every YouTube page and go on every place you can find concerning that product, looking up every possible reason it could be. Look at the diagram and know for a fact what work you're doing when you get there. And that's what we call what's the word, Uncle Mike? Pre-game. That's how you pre-game, so that you don't have to run into a situation where you didn't know an infinity switch was the problem that could have simply paid you $250, but you passed it on because you didn't take the time to learn. So yeah, I'm just having a great day as always. I don't know, I don't get caught up in the beast and whatever. I know we've been going through some things which are just growth pains because you're doing such a great thing. And it comes to the fact that our family are destroyed. Really, the country is 3% of this nation lives at a six-figure rate, and you're teaching us how to have six-figure businesses on our own, and that is causing a rift in the tide of the system. And that's really what the problem is. But our family especially does not have the understanding of business. But I'm telling you, Uncle Mike, you're doing something dynamic for the culture of our family. You, JT, teaching us, number one, you don't have to play basketball or football. You don't have to go to college. You can learn a trade and literally change your family's life from the trade that you learn. If you only just be diligent with the work that you got until it gets so good that it becomes easy, and then you be a blessing to your family. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm glad that I stepped out on faith when I was afraid. I was working at Walmart. They was firing me the next week. My soul said, do this online boot camp thing. I don't know what it costs, $850. That's the rent. All I can hear, Uncle Mike, is that's the rent and the light and the water bill this man asking for. That's a lot for me to do. But my soul said, believe in him. He making too much sense. And ever since last year, November, Uncle Mike, I've been eating like a fat rat. My children don't need nothing. So I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate everything you're doing. And I wanted to drop this down for some of the young people too, sir. It was a young, like I said before, I try to help people. I'm in the Atlanta area, and I try to help anybody that's in the Atlanta area. And shout out to the Nigeria sis. I don't know if you listen to sis, but she went on her job. She did a good job. She seen how your boy handled business, and we can get her out here and get her doing some more jobs. But anyway, I had to kind of tell him, just same thing Slick was saying. You got to get into that online training. You got to write. I got a book, y'all. I got a book. My book say how to diagnose refrigerators. I went through YouTube. I went everywhere to figure out how to diagnose almost every problem a refrigerator can give me. And I studied the videos. I studied every refrigerator video. I put the time and effort into know. So time I walk in the house, I done halfway did the job. So now let me go look up this model number, serial number, and once I look up the model number, serial number, I can finish my pregame and I can do the work right. So I'm saying that to whatever that brother, you know who you are. When you get into the courses, dive into the courses and look at the videos over and over and over again till you understand what's going on. And once you see, I'm a musician too, and I used to be afraid to play. But when I know that I could play this song perfectly, at the drop of a dime I could play this song, that confidence comes into you and the fear goes away. So don't be afraid of your first job or two I know you got coming up this week, but just dive into the training, get an understanding of what we're telling you, do your pregame, and you're going to make it, man. You're going to be all right. But that's all I got. I just wanted to get that to him out loud because I got your number, bro. But just email me later. You know who I am, but I forgot your number, bro. But at any rate, that was for you. I love you. Y'all keep striving. I'm telling you, you rocking with the greatest. If Forbes is talking about an appliance repair, and I ain't know nothing about no doggone appliance repair until he said something, we must be doing something right. We must be doing something good, because the system teach you to get a job, but this brother teaching you to get a business, so we can change that 3%. Maybe we can get it down to 10%. Then from 10% of six-figure earners, we can get it to 20%. And it's all by you learning business and learning a skill and providing a service or selling a product. And we're providing a phenomenal service that everybody needs, because every house got 4 appliances in it. So listen to the man. He's telling you right. You're in the right place. We love you, Uncle Mike. You know, we just telling the truth out here, because I can prove it. We can post it, and we ain't trying to boast. We just trying to tell you that it's real for you. It's real. It ain't a game. If you're a hater, you just hate by yourself, chump. We ain't trying to hear you talk no way, because I'm counting the check. I'm buying a house. I done paid a truck off. I done bought things. You can't lie to me. You can't tell me nothing. I done it with my hands. And so we telling you that it's possible for you. We love y'all. Stay up. Love y'all. Good Mike. I just want to drop in one time. I'll call you later. You already know, sir.
Thanks, man.
All right. Peace.
No problem. Yeah. That's one of the things. Like I say, the appliance repair field, they still don't tell you everything. They're still telling you as if you're going out here getting the job. They still not telling you all the stuff that comes you could do in the appliance repair field. And you starting to see across the country, they talking about it and talking about it's one of the best careers to go into. They still not giving it all, telling everything about it. This field is phenomenal. And it like I say, appliance repair changed my life. It allowed me to get out the rat race in my early 30s. I was retired. What I'm doing here now is what I've been pretty much doing since my early 30s. I've been having subs to go out there and do the repairs and stuff for me, and I've been living the way I'm living life now. Pretty much I've been doing since I was in my 30s. One stretch for about 2 or 3 years, I had to jump back in the truck, but I was right back out. And now, if I just can't say enough about appliance repair and the skilled trades. These young men that I got, that I'm actually showing them how to renovate houses and stuff like that. I'm doing them the same way that I'm telling you all to do with appliance trade. They're practicing on my house. So we're going out there and let me show you. We look at YouTube videos and then we this is what I do. I sit here and I pregame at night. This is what I look at, how to build a house. Whenever we get to a part, I go here and I pregame and I look at YouTube videos. We'll figure it out. Now, the house that we're building now, it's not going to be in no parade of homes house and stuff when we get done. Not this one won't, but when we get to that 4th or 5th one I got, hey, we be ready to go. we be great then, because these are the first ones that they're doing. So I allow for some mistakes and stuff. I know it's going to happen. Same thing with the third-party warranty company. When Slick was talking, don't give up on those calls. If you that's why you stay with the third-party warranty company, and you'll eventually get it. And once you get it, then that gets filed into your memory of how you fix that. And if you have to go back 5 or 6 times and take it apart 4 or 5 times, believe it or not, you'll learn how to fix that thing. You don't learn on those easy stuff. You learn on that hard stuff that you have to go at. Like I said, last week we had one. It was just the diverter motor on the back of a GE front load washing machine. The diverter motor that actually turns the water in the dispenser cup to the different places. That thing drove us crazy because you thought it was the drain pump. It was just that motor, but we figured it out. And once we figured it out, hey, the property management company, they replaced all their washers with that stack unit. And so he had 2 or 3 more the other day done the same thing. We knew exactly what it was, because we had went through and put the time in figuring it out. So it wasn't a loss for us all the times we had to go back, because we made up on it on the other ones that broke. So we knew exactly what it was. We go ahead and order 3 or 4 of those because we know we're going to keep using them now. But that's how you learn this. And same thing. These young guys, I'm taking them out here, and they're putting the vinyl siding on, and they figured it out. By the time they got to the front of the house, hey, they had a system together, and they putting it together, and it's working fine. Like I said, I don't have to go out there now, and we're gonna go now, and we're gonna start building. We're gonna build a deck. So first time they built a deck, so we're gonna go out there and put a deck on there together. But that's how you do it, and that's the way we used to learn. You used to learn exactly the way you're learning now. Your grandfather and your father and your uncles and them on weekends, you had to go help them do something, fix something, and that's how you learn. And from there, when you became adult, you knew how to do it. And so now you just learning that stuff now, and y'all learning it fast. I mean, super fast. Who would have, nobody would thought that you could come. Do you remember the first time I said I was going to show you in a weekend how to start your own business and how to fix all these? I say I'm going to show you how to fix every appliance and show you how to start a business in a damn weekend. And everybody say, you crazy, he lying, you can't do it. It takes you years to do it, and all this and all that. But I knew, like I said, I knew I could do it in less than a month because I had done it so many times that I had done it so many times that I knew I could do it in less than a month. But I broke it down. I said I just gonna cut out all the fluff and just get straight to the point of how these appliances operate and what you need for the business. I'm gonna put you out there, and I done it, and look how many people just said it was stupid, that you couldn't do it. I was running a scam. It won't help. Now look at the whole nation now saying, yeah, you can do it. You can get out here and you can do it. You don't need to be. People haven't been doing it a year yet. Haven't been doing it. Some of them coming up on their year anniversary. Haven't been doing it a year yet. And not only are they running a business, and not only are they fixing the appliances, but they're leading the industry. They out here teaching, teaching and employing the industry. They're leading. They have become the face of the industry, and they are leading. They are leading. They've come. They brought all that expertise and stuff from out of corporate America and this and that, and they're leading the industry to the point now. If you talking about appliance repair and this and that, you're most of the time somebody's gonna be talking about an ABC alum. It's crazy. It's crazy, and to know that they only spent one weekend in here doing this, and go out here and you all know you can take this business. And if you take the business and run with it, you can employ every man you got in your house. You can employ every cousin, every uncle. You can employ the whole neighborhood, and you still won't catch up on service calls. You still be behind. You'll still be behind. You can go through and all your homeboys, your whole neighborhood. You could employ them and pay them 40. You could pay them $40 to $50 per stop, like I do myself, and you still make a great amount of money. They can make $60,000 to $70,000 a year, and you can still make $60,000 to $70,000 off of them, and live a great life and employ everybody in your community, and you still would not be able to service all the calls. And like I said, we haven't even jumped into the commercial side. We still just the residential. You got the commercial side that we haven't even done. So all that stuff. Let's see. 228. Mute your channel, please. 228.
Yeah, Uncle Mike.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, this is Greg B.
Oh, what's up, Greg? Hey, I told you the worst part of this business is so much work. That phone will drive you crazy. I saw your thing. That phone just driving you crazy.
Yeah, man. Today, I was out and about, so like when you be working throughout the day, you don't really have time to like get on your phone, right?
Uh-huh.
So when I get off to go home, I went to check in my email, Man, I had like 8 warranty jobs, like all back to back. So I'm looking at my phone like, y'all don't know I'm working out here already. So it was a little bit overwhelming, but I'm making it do what I do. Like I told you last week, you know, I'm full time now, so I'm doing it every day on my own, and like, you know, it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah. Now, when did you go full time? Last week?
Yeah, the week before last,
Week before last?
like
Now,
2 weeks ago.
you believe it or not, the universe is funny like this. Now that you going full time and you developing, you are putting more attention on your business, you'd be surprised at how much your calls are going to pick up. Just you doing it, you ain't done anything different, but you just done said, I'm going full time. And the universe just seems like it rewards you. And like you say, you got 8 stops now. And they're going to get to the point where you're going to be like now Monday, we already booked out. This morning we was booked out till Thursday. We probably now booked out next week. You're going to get to the point on Monday, you're going to be already booking out for the next week. And you be like, God, I'm just getting started and I don't have any more room to pull anybody else in.
Right. And like, man, I'm getting like people finding my website, and I haven't really even pushed it. You know, I kind of like got it here, but people are finding it. And I'm like, hey, Sam, how did y'all find me? Because like, I'm not on the top page, but now when I'm looking, I guess like I'm up there, but like people like they contacting me through my email, through my website, and I wasn't expecting that.
Oh yeah, if you got a website out there, they coming. That website is like catching fish in a bucket. If you got a website out there, you'll get 3 to 4 stops. 3 to 4, depending on how old it is. Like my website, I pull 3 to 4 jobs every day off of that easy. Yeah, you just start pulling jobs off of there easy, and it get to the point where you're gonna have to cut your warranty calls back if you want to do CODs, because your CODs are gonna keep picking up.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And like, you know, like I feel like 3 jobs is enough, because like my average job, it ranges anywhere between $300 and $450 a job. So if you're doing it, you know, you can make anywhere between $900 to $1,200 a day and be at home by 1 o'clock.
Yep. Yep. You can. My mix, I like the 5. I like a 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Then I like a 1 o'clock, a 2 o'clock, and a 3 o'clock. I love that. I ain't got to get up and fight the traffic in the morning. I ain't got to fight the traffic coming back. I'm home by 5 o'clock, especially now it's getting dark early and stuff. I was home before it got dark. I love that schedule. But like you said, you don't take that much. You can run 3 stops, like you said, and you end up with $900 to $1,200 in your pocket every day, cash.
Right. So like that's how I'm looking at it now, because like after getting a taste of it, you know, doing it full time, I know now I don't want to be, like you say, under somebody watching for the rest of my life. So the goal by the summer is to have at least 2 people working for me so I can step out and go do something else.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's good. Now you came from out of trucking too, right?
Yeah, I came out of trucking.
Okay. Everybody keep asking me to I get a bunch of people come from out of trucking here. First-hand experience. How do you compare appliance repair to trucking now that you're doing it full time? You're saying it.
Well, this how the appliance repair get, you know, gonna be outweigh the trucking or whatever. You're gonna be home every day, and you're not gonna be working as long. Like sometimes when you're driving a truck, you may start your day at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it may not end until 9 o'clock at night. You know, that can happen too with this, but it's up to you. But like, you know, like with trucking, you got like that 14-hour window that you got to try to drive 11 hours in. So you got to get loaded somewhere to stretch your day out. But like, you know, like you can be home every day at a decent time and be off on the weekends. That you really can't do that in trucking. You know, like trucking is 7 days, you know, pretty much until your time run out. But yeah, that's where it beats trucking, like, you know, the home time. So like, you know, trucking and the appliance repair. Yeah, I don't really think it's too many jobs in the appliance repair, because I be telling some people, man, you only have to tell me what you do. You ain't making the type of money that, you know.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not gonna have any friends. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, but it's the truth, because they try to, you know, fish it or either, you know, come up with something that's better. I'm like, man, you're gonna have to come up with something unheard of to kind of like beat this, because like sometimes I be tripping off like the type of money I make off certain jobs in a length of time. Just like I did a heating element today in a dryer for like $382. And man, it probably took me like, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes because it was on a Maytag dryer. So all I had to do was just take out the bottom kick plate and, you know, just slide it out and, you know, just pop it in. So I was like, man, I can't believe I just made this type of money. Somebody paid me to do it.
And I'm going to tell you this too. This is one thing that I had to get my mind around. Coming from appliance repair was the first business that I'd done. And the money that you make in appliance repair, it spoils you. Because any other business I do, like now with the ice cream parlor, I can make $500 in a day doing the ice cream parlor. But I'm thinking, damn, I could do that in a couple of hours, in an hour doing appliance repair. So I look at it as not being a good business. When it is a good business, but the money, no money comes in, I know, like appliance repair. So any other business you go try to do, you look at it as slow money or no money. Even though it is.
Yeah, it just don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense. I say, why I'm doing this when I should be putting my effort doing more appliance repair? That's what goes through my mind when I think about the other little businesses I do.
Yeah, but I think next week you should try to find at least one job that can do this. I can't think of one, and I just sat back and thought for a minute.
I tried. The heart surgeon was the last one, and I know the dentists don't do it. Orthodontists don't do it. Because I have friends that are dentists and orthodontists and oral surgeons. They don't do it. I don't know anybody that does it. I don't know anybody that makes the money. Now, if I step over into HVAC and step into the other skilled trades, yeah, if you go against electrical contractor or something like that, yeah, it'll be about the same, or they might get ahead of us because theirs is regulated, so they can charge more of a premium price because everybody can't jump in. But outside of the skilled trades, you're gonna be hard pressed to find somebody to be able to rock with us.
Yeah, and another thing that was interesting too, I know like back when I first got started, I used to always come on and talk about like how slow it was in Dallas, and a few more other guys were saying it. But it's like, man, it's just something that happened like around June. It did a whole 360. Like everybody, you know, that I know in the area who was like telling you like how slow it was, you know, they wasn't lying, but like when June hit, it just did a 360. Work just started coming in and it just started piling up. And like now it's like, it's almost out of my hand now.
Yeah.
You know, with the work coming in.
Yeah. Believe it or not, what it is, a lot of it, you might not believe it, but a lot of it is your mindset. If you believe that it's slow, you're going to make it slow. And once you get your mind off of thinking things are slow, and you just start to concentrate, because you're going to attract that to you. And if you start to think that it's going to be slow, it's going to be slow. Once you think, get your mind off of that and say, man, it's busy, it's going to stay busy. And that's the way you start to attract stuff. But yeah, it's always, and then, and honest to God, man, the universe don't put no more, they say God, universe, but it's the truth. They don't put no more on you than you can bear. You want to do those calls, but the universe and God know that you can't do them right now. So it holds the gates back and don't put no more on you until you're ready. And then once you're ready, it release it and let it come. And you get a bunch of work. You get a bunch of work. Then you get to the point now where your phone, when your phone start to ring, it just sends a bad feeling through your mind. Like Pablo Dog. So your phone ringing, you have to catch yourself. You start to get mad.
Yeah, I had that happen today. I had to catch myself. Yeah, because like now when my phone ring, I'm used to like having names pop up. So now when my phone ring and there ain't no name popping up, I already know what it is. So yeah.
But this is
good. Like, you know, that's all I wanted to do is just call in and tell you how everything was going. I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer.
That's good, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. It's to see the way y'all are doing, y'all running y'all businesses, and to see y'all come in and grasp this and learn electrical, HVAC, plumbing, all this stuff at one time, and doing a great job, man. This is just
good. See, I came from an electrical background too, because like I was an electrician apprentice for 2 years, and that's kind of like why I like stoves and dryers or whatever. So you know, like a lot of times I got to remind myself that, you know, like I kind of understand electricity a little bit because, like, I'm the type of person I'll forget what I did and just focus on the plastic part, not knowing that the electrical background kind of like, you know, come in handy.
It does. It does definitely come in handy. Definitely does. This is great,
But
man.
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer. I just wanted to, you know, tell my little story.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Greg, man. You're doing great, man. You are doing real great.
All right, Mike.
All right. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Somebody asked, Mike. I heard you mention gourmet popcorn. Is one of your videos? Is that the new? Yeah. I actually. I'm gonna go and start doing a gourmet popcorn store. I got the ice cream parlor up and running, and I bought a company that was going. Well, I bought it from the state, the state of North Carolina. One of the universities, they had like a gourmet popcorn store at the university, UNC Charlotte, and I bought all their equipment. The equipment is normally about for just that kernel, just for the kernel popper, one of the kernel poppers is normally about 5,000 by itself. I got all the popcorn poppers, the caramel mixers. I got everything for a little under $750. So I got a whole business, and that's what I had planned to. That's what I'm planning to put into my the next building that I buy. I'm gonna put the gourmet popcorn company in there. It's on about the same lines as an ice cream parlor. It's still dealing with agriculture, so I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about getting the health department coming in. The actual margins and stuff are about the same, and so I'm gonna do that one in my next building. So I'm going to get the equipment this week, and once I get the equipment, I might have to do it in a trailer. I'm gonna make a concessions trailer to put the ice cream in this summer and to put the kettle popcorn and stuff in. And then as soon as I buy a new building, I'm gonna transition that in the building. I'm just gonna separate them. Some people say put them together, but I don't want to. I want to be known for ice cream here, and then I'll be known for popcorn on the other one. And I'm gonna get you all that course too. So I'm doing the ice cream parlor. Then after the ice cream parlor, you'll get the gourmet popcorn. All right. 817, you're on. 817, you're on.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mike. I just want to tell you thank you, man. You really helped me out, and I'm able to help some other brothers out who are getting out of jail. You know, I'm down here in Dallas also, and I got brother-in-law and cousins, you know, and I'm getting them to help me work on dryers and washers that I buy out of Facebook Marketplace and whatnot and resell.
Oh wow! So
yeah, but I'm sorry.
So you flipping appliances down in Dallas?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm in North Texas though, so like I'm up near Frisco and Denton, Little Lamb area, so I'm not in the metroplex down. I'm in the suburbs. But yeah, it's really nice. You know, it was real slow for me initially, so I did what you told me not to do, and I jumped on Home Advisor because when COVID, I came in November and I had some stuff going on, and then March I was trying to get everything going, and COVID hit and everything just stopped. You know, it was like nothing. Why everybody was in the pandemic, and then around June, July, everything started opening up, and it's been good. I mean, as long as you're on top of Home Advisor, and as soon as it ping, you jump on. I got great customers. You know, I like it because they got real big, nice houses, and everything clean. You know.
Have you made your money back yet from what you spent on appliance boot camp?
Oh yeah. Before I even got any warranty call or any customer, I'd send out the letters for the smoothies. I mean, for the blenders, and I got two Smoothie Kings out in Denton, and what killed that? Well, I was using stuff from Town versus like on the Amazon getting the same exact manufacturer's part, and they got mad at me because Town is expensive. So they were like, I'm just gonna send my stuff back off to wherever they were sending it to. But I was trying to make sure I was giving them the OEM stuff. But whatever, I still made my money out for them with the blenders before I did any appliance repair ever.
There you go. There you go. That's great.
So I just want to call in.
Down, the blender season pretty much got killed with COVID. But they'll be coming back this spring and this summer. As soon as people start going back out, they got killed with COVID, but they'll be coming back. And like I say, when they down and the person that they normally send it to gonna tell them 2-3 weeks out, they be calling you back.
I still have motors down there because I have a little change, so I had bought up a bunch of parts and stuff. So I have motors for all of it down there, couplers and whatnot. So if they come back, that's fine. If not, my home advisor and I'm on Angie's list, both of them doing good. And Old Republic starting to pick up now. And like I think that was Slick was saying, I'm going behind a bunch of people too. Like they sending me out on the second calls where I don't get the deductible, but I'm going behind a bunch of people who said it was this and it really wasn't. Now, the one I did the other day, the guy told her that he changed the rollers and the belt, but he didn't. I took pictures of everything. He just got their deductible and left.
Well, remember I've been telling y'all that forever. People were saying they wanted me to say, "Hey, stop, man!" Before Junebug and Leroy and them come and mess it up. I said, if John Boy and Billy ain't messed it up, it ain't gonna get messed up because they've been doing that for 20, 30 years, just going to pick their deductibles up and keep moving.
Yeah, so I got to schedule that. I actually took the day off for work tomorrow, and I've been doing 2 calls a night after I get off my regular job, and I just took off tomorrow, and I scheduled four jobs in the morning, and then we're going to go get our eyeglasses and watch the
Now, let me ask you that. Now, you're doing the two jobs in the afternoon when you get off work. Now, that's what I'll be telling. That's a lot of money if you're doing that every day and you still working. You make a good living like that.
I mean, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I mean, I already had a job making pretty good money, so like I just couldn't walk away. I think I came in November and JT was mad at me. Because I was talking about I'm in management.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Mike, I don't do nothing all day. I really don't do much all day at all. So like when I do my first call, I do more work doing my first call than I do in 8 hours at my job. So it's hard for me just to be like, all right, I'm gone. I mean, but a lot of people ain't in that situation.
Right.
So, like my brother-in-laws and my cousins and whatnot, I can help them out and show them how to fix these. Because I hooked up the 240 plugs off in my garage. And I'm testing dryers in the garage and washers with my water hose hook up right outside. And, man, that's rolling. I put it on, and the next day it's sold. And I do delivery because I have a trailer. So, I mean, it's an easy $200. Like Saturday, I picked up a dryer. The woman told me, if you pick up the washer, my husband have it in pieces. He tried to fix it. If you pick up the washer, you can take the dryer and it's working. All I did was went over there, picked it up, cleaned it out, working good. I ran it through 2 cycles. The next day, it was sold for $200, and I delivered it, maybe about 20 minutes away. I got 2 more of them on Facebook right now, and I'm getting messages on them. So I just appreciate you giving me the game. It was well worth the money. Anybody on the fence about getting it, man, you better jump the fence real fast, baby.
I appreciate it, man. I think, didn't your brother-in-law or cousin, I think they came not too long ago.
Oh, no. I told some people about it, but I don't know if they came, Mike. I'm not gonna say they did.
I thought it was you. They said because if I recall right, you had like a car manufacturing place, if I remember.
Yeah, I'm at an 18-wheeler manufacturing place.
Yeah. There you go. I remember. Yeah, I thought it was you. There might have been somebody else then, but yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to take up your time. I know you got to get to the house and whatnot, but I just wanted to tell you I appreciate everything you do,
Man,
and
I'm
it was
glad you
well
called.
worth the money.
I often wonder how y'all do when y'all leave. Some of y'all pop up and send me a text message and want to still stay low key, because a lot of y'all still do like you. They still work that. So a lot of people had good jobs, and they still work their jobs, and they still kind of low key. Nobody knows what they're doing behind their job, but it makes jobs a whole lot easier to go to work when you know if something happened, you good.
Yeah, if I know if something happened, I could just go ahead and push it, the way I'm supposed to push it. Right now I'm just doing like your blueprint said, just 2 jobs a day, and I'm just chilling. I'm just having a good time learning, and I enjoy helping people, so I like to talk to people. So I go in and I make friends, and man, people have made me dinner. I go in and make friends with these people, and then they telling their neighbors about me and put me on next door and stuff like that. So I'm just enjoying it. I'm having a good time, just having fun.
Yeah, it's a great job, man. You can't beat it. It's a great job. For a man. I'll tell you, it's a great job. You go somewhere, it's broken. You leave, it's fixed. You get to have good conversation. It's not like electrical and plumbing where you up under the house or up in the attic. You in somewhere nice and clean. Most of the time, nice homes. It's nice.
Right. It really is. And you gave me that confidence though, where if something happened, I really don't have to worry. I know that I can go out and push this if I need to or if I want to, and I can make it. So that's always great to have that peace of mind.
Yeah. Man, thank you,
Mike.
again.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna get out of here, man, and watch a little football. Y'all enjoy, and everybody on the fence, go ahead and jump over the fence before it's too late.
Yeah, might as well come on over. Elect yourself president tonight.
Yeah. But if you're on the Facebook group, I'm SNW Service and Repair.
Okay, all right. I think you just joined not too long ago.
Nah, I've been in there. I just don't post. Just like I don't Carl.
Okay.
I'm just low key.
Okay.
All right, Mike. See y'all. Good night.
All right, bye-bye. All right, we're gonna wind down for tonight. Yeah, there you go, man. I told you 1 or 2 stops and keep your job and get to a point where your job, they start bothering you and you don't want to be there no more. You can easily fire your job and keep moving. Everybody calling in, they telling you how this appliance repair work. And these guys came here. Most of them had never. Everybody who called in had never fixed appliances before. Greg had done electrical. But nobody had fixed appliances, and they telling you, hey, they doing it. They making money, supporting their families. He just said, hey, he been able to help his brothers and his family members by giving them employment. I've been able to do that. If anybody in my family needed employment, or family or friend or friends, kids, I have employed just about everybody. They call me and say, hey, can I get a job? Yeah, come on and go to work. And it's good to be able to do that where you ain't got I told y'all the story, the way my nephew and them came to work with me. I had a good friend. He was an engineer. Both of us were engineers, but I had left and I had started my own business by then. And but he was still in the engineering field. And they and my family wanted him to get them a summer job at the plant that he was working at. So I'll never forget. We was at a cookout, and they was like, what's his name gonna go get them a job this summer working at the plant that he works at. I was like, okay, if it don't work out, just give me a call. They can come work for me. Every couple of weeks I'll call, hey man, y'all went to work yet? Nah, we still waiting. He told us to hold on a second, that he got to talk. And next thing you know, towards the end of the summer, it started beginning and getting close to the middle. I called, yeah, they still don't know if they're gonna do the program this year. Oh, okay. Okay, we come work for you. Yeah. When can I start? Come tomorrow morning. They could have been working the whole time. I didn't have to ask nobody. hey, come on tomorrow morning, jump in the truck. And they went to work the next day. I could do that. No problem. I ain't gonna ask nobody. I ain't gonna ask nobody. Just come on. Hey, you out? Yeah, come on, get in the truck and let's go. Done that plenty of times. Somebody asked, I need a job. Okay, what you doing tomorrow morning? None. Well, I have somebody come pick you up. You go to work. They go. Now the thing about it with these kids now, they don't know how to dress for work. They're dressed like they're going to play basketball. They come there with basketball shorts on, some flip flop slides and stuff. And you have to tell them, man, you gotta put on some clothes, man. So the first thing is just getting them to dress like they how to dress going to work. They don't know. That's how crazy it is with the young people. They ain't been to work. They don't know how to dress for even to come to work. So you get them to dress to come to work. And then we start teaching them stuff. They like it. They love to be able to get to go fix something. They love. I remember they love to put on that uniform, and their parents and the family was glad to see them. You see two high school kids pulling up in the van, and they got on your company uniform and stuff. The whole community loved to see that. They love to see that. So once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you hadn't already, go purchase Appliance Bootcamp so you can live this great life that we live. And this appliance business, this is if you want it to be just something that supplement your income, it can. But I tell you, it ain't gonna supplement. It's gonna overrun your income. Whatever you making, it'll overrun it. It'll overrun that income wherever you make it. But if you need something, if you like your job, like the young man who just called, and you want to keep it, hey, it'll supplement it. But if you're looking for a great career, appliance repair is I think is the best career you can have. It's not no side hustle. It's a legitimate business, and you can grow this as big as you want. You can go nationwide with this thing if you like. Right now, there's no contractor's license required. And I can't put it in enough words how great it is. And you all see what I'm doing. This stuff I put a post up from like 3 or 4 years ago on Facebook that I had posted. I was doing it, same thing I'm doing now. I was doing then, but I was doing it on Facebook just to my family and friends. So I didn't just start. Appliance Bootcamp. I want to make that distinction before I leave. Appliance boot. I didn't make my money by selling the courses. So selling the courses is not where my money came. My money came from appliance repair. My money comes still from appliance repair. I got subs out there, not as much as I once had, because now I don't need it, because I don't need to run the calls like I used to, because I got a lot of other stuff that's going on. But it's kind of it's kind of wrong for me to tell you all to go out there and get your own stuff and not keep subs. So I got to get my subs out so I can keep living, telling them. I got to tell them, y'all got to go, because I can't keep telling them to go do their own thing and y'all want to stay with me. So I'm pushing the subs out to let them go, so I can just start doing my 1 or 2 stops. But the subs love working for me, so I don't have a problem with it. But I don't push the subs like I used to, because I gotta tell them to go out there and do it too. Go do y'all thing. But I'm like I said, I've made my money through appliance repair. I'm gonna continue making my money through appliance repair. My money did not come from the courses; it came from appliance repair. All the stuff that I'm doing now, I was doing it this and some with appliance repair. And I just want to tell y'all, this is best career ever. If you want, go buy the course. You got until Wednesday morning, and Wednesday morning the price is going up. I'm adding more value to it, and I can't say that that's going to be the last time it's going to go up, because as the need comes and the alumni has more needs, and I start adding more value, it might go again in the next year or so. But right now, we got to go up, because we put more value in, and the appliance bootcamp is now going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's no longer going to be just Saturday and Sunday. Thank you all for tuning in.